So what is up, YouTube? I'm at the spot. I figured rather than just, give you guys an intro and what my mission is, figured I'd just jump right into it. No script, no plan, nobody else with me. It is dark, and as you can see, I don't know how I'm feeling right now. Not scared, but I mean, to be honest, people are the scariest thing I think you can run into. I mean, they usually present, the most danger. Not to say ghosts aren't danger, but I feel like you're more likely to run into somebody that, who knows. But anyway, this is where it all started. This is where I had, not really an experience, but I saw something, I guess, unexplainable. When I saw it, it was something crawling from behind one grave to another, and I think it was a raccoon. At least that's what I told myself when I saw it. But thinking back and playing it over in my mind, it's like that was weird, because it moved more like a sloth, if that makes sense. There's no sloths where I live. I mean, it's very cold out right now. This was a while ago, but this is the same spot. So, I mean, you can crank up the brightness on this. I mean, I'm packing light right now. I figured, maybe just use the EMF, because this is my first investigation, and it's just me out here, so I figure we'll set up the EMF, see if we get anything. The screen is so bright, but I'm trying to read off some of the graves. You try not to walk on any too, because I mean, I can see from the camera, but other than that, it's pretty much complete darkness out here. So there's just a grave, it looks like, that fell over. I think they are restoring this place. I don't want to get too deep in here, but I don't know, we'll see. We'll put it down here, see if we get anything. I mean, the camera might trigger this, so I'm just gonna set it down. So if there's anything or anyone here with us, can you make that, come closer to us? I don't know if they know how to make it go to red, but I think their presence, if there is anything, maybe. Oh, I just heard, I don't know if that was a siren or what. Yeah. Definitely you want to get permission before you go to places, but I mean, this is like a somewhat local cemetery, and I mean, the gate is open, so, and I don't see anything about no visitors, and if anything happens, we run into anyone, I'm just gonna, you want to be kind, respectful. It's ironic, people do that to the spirits. They say we come in peace and all that, but then when it comes down to real life people, they'll trespass and break into places. So you want to be respectful to people, especially. So far I'm not getting anything. I mean, even the camera right next to it doesn't seem to be triggering. I hope I didn't call this as a K2. This isn't a true K2. This is just a regular EMF. Unbranded, but I mean, they do essentially the same thing, hopefully. I don't know, maybe let's put it by a grave. I can't read what that says. So if there's anyone here, anyone that wants to make themselves known, do we hit that meter? Come here, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people say this thing is no good or debunked. Like, I get it runs off of electromagnetic waves, which essentially just means electricity triggers it. But like I said, even putting the camera right up to it, I can't get this thing to go off. I mean, if I use my phone, I don't want to bring my phone out because, like I said, it's cold. I can get it to spike, but you really have to hold it right up to this thing to get it to work. Let's maybe move to a different spot. Gonna turn this off. This is kind of exciting, you know, just putzing around in the dark, but you know, first time going out, you know, you want to see something, but then again, it's like, I don't know if I want to see something, because if something moves and it's really scary, I don't know how I'm gonna react. You know, people always think, you know, or you see these YouTube channels where they're running and screaming, they're like, oh dude, frick, did you see that? And then it's like, a lot of the times, I don't want to say most people, but a lot of people don't react like that. I know when I first saw this, I just froze up, you know, and I wasn't exactly scared. I kind of just talked myself out of it. At least I think that's what I was doing at the time, unless I'm just memorizing this incorrectly, and it was just a raccoon with that experience I was talking about. But you know, you never know how you're going to react until it actually comes down to it and you're faced with something unexplainable. And I mean, I'm just looking around, head on a swivel, listening right now for anything that might be out here. If you guys see anything, because I'm not really looking at the screen right now, I'm trying not to step on graves and things like that, but if you see anything, let me know. This is the back of the church here. This is a pretty large cemetery back here. I thought this was all trees, but it goes back pretty far. I was sitting over in that direction. I don't know if you can see it, because there's like a park. And I was with my friends too, and we were talking. And I don't know exactly which graves it was, but somewhere over there was where I saw this thing crawling. And you know, that may not even be a ghost, you know? Some say there's strange creatures or whatnot. So, I mean, I put down, you know, I'm a novice paranormal investigator, and I've got all the tools for that, and that's the goal. But I mean, if we see anything else, I'm all for it. What was that I just heard? I'm already tripping myself out here, and I'm like, there's like city life around here, if that makes sense, or suburbs. So if I get, you know, attacked or something and I scream, someone will definitely hear me. But I'm just gonna shut up for a little bit. Trying to keep things going here, but I want you guys to listen too if you guys hear anything. And I do have a voice recorder, but I'm not gonna use that yet. Like I said, we're packing light. That's the other thing too. I just started, and I have this camera. But in all, to go do investigations and see paranormal things, you don't need any tools at all. Like, don't be fooled. All the big YouTubers, I mean, they may have a lot of gear, and it may be going off and everyone's, you know, excited, and that makes for good entertainment, but there's no way of knowing if that's really real, and it's easy to fake that kind of stuff. But I mean, to go looking for ghosts, if they exist, you don't have to have anything like that. You can just come out, even with just your phone recording, but all you need is your eyes and ears, and that's pretty much it. I don't know, this tree just made a noise. Some branches. I'm gonna try one more time with the EMF, and I'm starting to get cold, so I think after this I'm just gonna go over the footage and stuff and see if we caught anything. Yeah, it's real hard to see out here. Oh! Okay, well, that might have been just from pressing the button. Because if you click that, yeah, see? Just clicking the button throws this thing off. But if that's not the case, if there's anything or anyone that would like to make itself known here, now's your chance. Because I'm going to be getting out of here soon. And it is very cold. And the police are down the road, so definitely want to be out of here. No, just kidding. Oh, I hope they're alright. That would be interesting. Somebody is passing over into the afterlife while I'm over here trying to, like, see it. Well, actually, I don't know about see it. That's not what I meant. Nothing. Let me try this again. We're gonna hit it. Okay, yeah, so I think it just spikes when you turn it on sometimes. Yeah. I don't know. Don't trust people that hold it like this. You don't know if they're clicking the button and editing it. And this we're just running one continuous shot because, like I said, I just wanted to get out here and see what this can do and just get into the action for you guys. I mean, it's probably less accurate if you hold it out and stuff, but I mean, I just want to see this thing if it lights up. If there are ways to trigger it, at least, you know, that some of these channels might unexpectedly or inadvertently be doing. Okay, I just saw some kind of shadow or something moving over there. I wonder if that's just the ducks and my eye caught that. Because that's the other thing too. You can, in your peripheral vision especially, you can see stuff and then be like, yeah, I didn't imagine it. But if you don't know what it is, it doesn't mean it's a ghost, you know? So, I mean, it's not coming up on camera, but looking through the trees, I think I see ducks moving. So any kind of movement in your peripheral vision, I mean, that's a defense mechanism. Jesus, getting cold. Crumbling grave. But that's a defense mechanism for animals in the wild, especially. We're no different than a lot of animals in that regard. Because if you see something moving out in the distance or in your peripheral and you don't know what it is, it's normal to, well, want to be curious and figure out what it is, but there's always that, you know, chance that it might be something dangerous or predator. So that's just a mechanism that we have. That's sometimes why you'll feel scared too, especially in a dark environment. So people got to realize that when they go out on investigations and stuff. Sometimes, besides other human beings, the human mind is the scariest thing that you may encounter out here. I just heard something squeak. But yeah, I hope this isn't, you know, I mean, I wasn't expecting much to happen, but I hope this wasn't too much of a, you know, bum investigation. But I imagine it's like fishing. Sometimes you just have to be lucky that the fish are biting. Sometimes you need good bait. But I mean, the only way you're gonna find out is if you get that. If you get out and investigate, you get out and you practice, and you keep doing it. Oh, what's it gonna hurt if we try one more time? I want to see this thing light up. If anything would like to make itself known, this is your last chance. Somebody's got a loud car. Please light this thing up for me. Not even a little bit. Nothing. Okay, it blipped. Maybe that's just from shaking it, picking it up. Come on, anyone? Anything? Please. This is my phone in here. Still. Alright guys, well I'm going to keep this short because not much seems to be happening out here, but stay tuned. We will get out here more. I have other gear and maybe I'll even have a team one day, but as for right now, I think we're going to call it. Thank you for watching though guys.